We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team lost last time out, trying to turn things around this time. On the other side, Commanders head coach. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Landover. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They're led out by the former number 2 overall pick. That was back in 2015, Marcus Mariota.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. They get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today. They've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing now from the gun. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And the Commanders first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope
a marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Raymond going to return it, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Lions first
Off the
down.
play fake. Here's Goff. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards for number 11.
It's a gain of 11.
And a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. A gain of 11 on
These
the
third
play.
down conversions are just
First
so
down,
important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Sam Laporta. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Straight ahead with Gibbs.
Commanders, 46
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Commanders' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll take off again. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a toss, right side. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Amik Robertson on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now here's a keeper on his own read.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
A ball deep for the end zone. This is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. But there is a marker down in the backfield, and they're already heading back.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Aleem McNeil. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here's Tress Way now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession. As we play here in the month of November, worth noting he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in receiving touchdowns. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gibbs. A gain of 12 yards. And the Lions first down.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
A second down throw for Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one just too long to get going. He'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
third down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions.
That's good.
32 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 32. And the Lions.
This defense
first
just gets
down.
punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Right at the line of
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Lions ball to begin this second quarter. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down as we are ready to get back underway. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Quan Martin, the safety, coming in on the blitz to record the sack.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Commander's first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Terrion Arnold, former first-rounder out of Alabama. In on the corner blitz. He makes the play.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing here is Goff. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the rookie out of Georgia, Tate Ratledge, that time. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Eddie Goldman. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
And all of these downs, they're all tied together. Decisions made on 1st and 2nd down are what led to that result on 3rd. They were forced into an obvious passing situation on 3rd and long, and this pass rush is able to just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Commanders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Detroit.
To throw is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. That goes for 58.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
Complete to Jamison Williams. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Goff to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Commanders, nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10.
I'm coming.
His drive will start on the ground. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
He'll drop to throw. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. And here comes 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
34-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Lions called their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Aleem McNeil. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll try to run for it. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Khalif Raymond to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's week.
And no rest
for Washington.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag
Pass
comes
interference.
in late.
Defense.
He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Ron Payne on the stop.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. Loose inside the 30. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way.
Touchdown,
71
Detroit.
yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany, and he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense starting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here, down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Commanders first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Down and 20.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
Complete to Chris
The
Moore.
Commanders about to send this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll be stopped here, short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Goff gives it to Gibbs, and he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Result of the play.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Washington.
At the 26-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one's secured by the tight end Bates. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
17 yards. And a Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
A short one there. He's got Ertz. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Run comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Laporta in motion. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
4 yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Trey Amos on the stop.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the Commanders' 40-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On second down, Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. Laporta in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
3rd and 10.
Throwing here is Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Back to throw. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. They'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game, and then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. He's got room to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 40. And the Lions first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's second and 4 from the 24.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll go play action with Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
from the gun, it's Goff. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Marcus Mariota set to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. And he's turned a number of those into big plays.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Lane. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off.
Merritt, the ball carrier. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. That'll be taken in by Merritt. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. But usually, that's a holding penalty. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
And brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
Commanders' first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Zach Ertz. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions will take over here just past the 30.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit, but it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Lions offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Deron Payne gets it for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Washington 1st down.
He'll look to throw. A quick slant looked in by Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards. That's another Washington Commanders
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd
A
down.
loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll go with him again. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They'll throw out of the gun. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Pass interference. Offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down by Jartavius Martin. It's a pickup of 6.
A second down throw for Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Deron Payne. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
3rd and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
The red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Commanders 13.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 41.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now Goff going to hold on to it. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, Protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target.
Incomplete.
That's incomplete.
Intended for Chris Moore. Kirby Joseph on the coverage.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
To Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. The tackle made back at the 44.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.